Coming up today, how far is the U.S. government going when it comes to technology-related issues? Plus, I battle it out
It's going to be a tough game today.
with myself in another round of Help Me Google. Then we go crowdfunding all the way on this Valentine's Day edition of Bandwidth Boys Podcast. Let's go.
Bandwidth Boys Podcast.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
We talk about stuff, tech stuff.
That's you.
Oh, welcome into another episode of Bandwidth Boys. I am Matt.
And I'm Kanale, and that's the only time of the year I can play that song. Well, unless it's creepy that I play it another time. But, you know, love me some Valentine's Day.
My Google Drive started working.
Oh, good. Just in time for the show.
That was great.
Greg is enjoying his Valentine's Day with his wife. So Matt and I
Are lonely.
and we're going to proceed with the show. Right, Matt?
Yep.
So let's do it.
What's going on in tech world?
Oh, I'm first. Apple. Man, without Greg, this is off to a great start. Apple is expected to release a new MacBook this year, along with a new iPad 3 Air, iPhone, and iWatch. This is good news for both Apple Watch, iWatch, whatever.
It's not called
This Apple Watch, iWatch, same concept. We were on the i theme, so we continued. This is good news for both Apple and its users after the fourth quarter decline they experienced in 2015. These new products have potential to bring Apple out of their slump with much-needed upgrades to battery life, screen resolution, and screen size. Though the iPad has the earliest potential of release date of March 16th, the other releases are rumored to be the end of the first quarter or early part of second quarter.
This is a really crazy story.
Cray.
Netflix accounts are being sold for 25 cents on the black market.
I'll sell mine for 15.
How many, you ask? 15 cents or $15?
$15.
Well, cyber criminals are stealing Netflix accounts and passing on the user information to paying black market customers. They're encouraged not to change username or passwords so the authentic user won't grow suspicious. Hackers gather information through malware scams such as fake Netflix email requests or Netflix labeled pop-ups. Netflix encourages users not to input login information on anything other than their site or app.
Oh, thanks. If you think switching faces with another human is cool and not creepy, I think it's creepy.
That's pretty creepy.
Then there's a new app for you, of course. It's entitled Face Swap Live, and it does exactly what you think. Puts your face on another person's face. The app features a number of digital illusions that can allow you to plaster your face onto another person's face or head, switch someone else's face onto your head, or swap faces with someone else's in real time. Holy cow. Read that 10 times fast. It's become hugely popular, of course it is, since its release in December, and is certainly the #1 rated paid app in the Apple Store. Thank God for Apple. Google Play seems to have its eyes on it as well, for they will be releasing their version in the near future.
Twitter is changing it up again, and hopefully the reaction will be better than their star
Bullcrap
switch.
Bullcrap.
Twitter announced they are working to create an easier user experience by changing how the @reply works with and without a period. Currently, it can be hard to tell if you're tweeting or replying, so they want to upgrade to make it clearer. They also want to exclude @name handles from taking up the 140-character allowance.
Amen.
This would free up much more space for conversations that include many different users. There's no immediate timeline for these changes, only that it's in the works. Twitter's last quarter growth fell flat, which suggests these changes stem from a desire to bring on new users and keep them active with an easier user interface.
Facebook, the good old Facebook, celebrated their 12th birthday this past month with an announcement. They plan to reach, get this, 500 billion users, that's billion with a B, by the year 2030. I think they're on path like Facebook or MySpace was. Seems quite a feat when currently there's only 3.2 billion users online. To bridge this gap, Facebook has been expanding their Facebook Basics services to get more and more people access to the internet, which in turn means more Facebook users. But one country isn't participating. India has publicly called out Facebook on their net neutrality violations, which makes Matt very excited, in regards to their Facebook Basics services, and will not be allowing its use in their country. This could really put a damper on Facebook's plans if other countries follow suit. While Facebook claims their service charges only for additional cellular service, other claims puts itself and certain companies up on an internet pedestal. India's telecommunications regulator finds it illegal and will not be offering it in their country. With a high population of potential internet users in India and China already blocking the use of Facebook, it will be interesting to see this hefty goal of Facebook's play out. 500 billion users.
Apparently, we're reading essays this week.
Dissertations, I like to call them.
Encryption is a pretty hot button topic right now, but thanks to a new bill, the states will no longer be able to create their own rules. The California congressman has bipartisan support for the Ensuring National Constitutional Rights for Your Private Telecommunications.
Yeah, say that again.
Or ENCRYPT for short. Act of 2016, whose main purpose is to preempt states from attempting to implement their own anti-encryption policies at a state level. This is good news because it keeps encryption laws at a federal level. The bill doesn't address any particular regulations or requirements for companies to follow regarding encryption. There is no mandatory backdoors or anything like that for the government. Its main purpose is to keep the states from having a bunch of different laws that make it difficult for both consumers and companies to follow. What a shocker. That's never happened before.
Never.
If or when encryption laws happen, they will be the same across the board and will fall under federal jurisdiction.
Bonus story. Streaming live sports is becoming more and more of a commonplace, and the biggest sporting event got record numbers this year. CBS Sports, the Super Bowl, brought in record streaming numbers, topping last year's viewership. It's not a surprise the numbers are going up. CBS made it easy to stream the Super Bowl via their app on such devices like the Apple TV, Roku, and Xbox One, and people are becoming much more comfortable with streaming live sports. The stream wasn't perfect, however, with users reporting a glitch starting around kickoff, usually when it happens, and lasting for about 20 minutes. That sounds like the Microsoft Surface thing. Overall, CBS says the numbers are high, though they're not releasing specifics yet.
Connell, and that's a wrap on what's going on. Check.
I know you like my names. It's probably why you said it.
I could have just kept going and no one would have known.
There you go. So that's a quick, well, maybe not that quick, but, an update on what's going on in the tech world. We missed last week, so we figured we had to catch up somehow, and I think we did a good job.
There's a lot of news in there.
It's a bunch of news. So some of that will be put out on our Bandwidth Boys Quick Hit, which will be out Monday morning. So
Quick Hit.
Some extra news for you. All right, I'm going to hand off the show to Matt because he wanted to do this big talk, and I'm going to try and weigh in as best I can.
I'm going
Matt,
to try and make this interactive for you.
take it over.
I really hope you talk.
When do I not talk? That's
Anyway,
the better
I'm
question.
sure you saw President Obama's spending bill
Yes.
for cybersecurity.
Yes.
A few days ago. What was it, it was almost a week ago now. Anyway, he wants to put $19 billion towards a range of initiatives all relating to technology. And the aim of it is to make it harder for hackers to steal information from individuals, companies, and government agencies. So this is a 35% increase in budget over last year. And a few things that were specifically listed were to promote stronger security measures for finance and other online account systems, to reduce the government's reliance on social security numbers to ID citizens, to recruit cybersecurity experts to hunt for intruders and test for weaknesses, and to forgive student loans for experts joining the federal workforce.
Sign me up. I'll be there.
And I thought this was really interesting, mostly because I think we both knew that technology in government is always behind.
It's terrible. It's awful.
And
then they try to play the problem is they try to play catch up.
Yeah, exactly.
But just in the wrong ways.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll be honest, or I'll be fair in that I think network security is really difficult because, if you imagine like a house with 100 doors,
right,
and you're the one trying to secure the house, you have to secure all 100 doors. Whereas if someone's trying to get in, they just have to worry about a single door and figure out how to outsmart that one door. And so I think in that respect, it's really unequal. But I've wondered up until this point, and maybe you can give me some insight.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
Why cybersecurity is viewed so much differently than, say, the military, and innovation in the military versus innovation in securing our networks at home. Why is it that it's so easy for people to justify dumping tons of money into weapons research, yet if you ask them to increase money to make a network more secure and to secure our financial systems,
it's because people don't people don't get it, I think, how hard it is to protect on the cyber front. I mean, people understand to win a war, you got to be smart about it, and drones and blow things up, and that takes a lot of money, and they can see it. But to a lot of people who don't know what's going on, they just think technology and cybersecurity is just like turning on Norton 360, right? So, and in that sense, it's easier to wrap your head around spending money on innovation in the military than it is innovation in cybersecurity, because you can't see it.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, just to give some people an idea of, in case you haven't followed recent hackings and intrusions for government systems, last year there was the hack of the U.S. Office of Personnel Management, and that resulted in the theft of more than 21 million records for federal workers, which included their social security numbers, fingerprint images, and histories of substance abuse and mental illness of their applicants and their family members. And what else? In 2014, there was another attack on the U.S. Postal Service that exposed the information of 800,000 workers. Their personal information was exposed. It is tax season, and yet again this year the IRS has been hit.
Shocking.
Let's see. They're thinking that over 464,000 social security numbers are involved, and of that, 101,000 of them were successfully used to gain your e-file PIN, which is the system that the IRS set up to combat this.
Yeah. Because
of every year the IRS gets hacked, and every year social security numbers are stolen, and every year people try and file fraudulent claims. So the IRS invented this e-file PIN system, which is supposed to keep
working out so well.
And now hackers just took the pins.
Yeah.
So it's like it's this constant game of cat and mouse. Yet it seems like,
how do we get people to care, though? I mean, how, they care about, the military and our safety that way, but don't you think that on another front, cybersecurity is just as important, because everything's online? I mean, right?
Yeah.
The electricity is online. There's power grids, there's telecommunication, everything is online. And so I'm not saying to take money away from military, because I'm not, but there's a lot of other organizations that I think can be trimmed in order to give technology and cybersecurity more funds.
Yeah, and I think it's difficult for people to see that, because I think you view the military as a very direct threat, and that without it, there's a very real threat of violence, right? It serves a very real purpose, whereas cybersecurity, you can't really see it. You can't touch it. It doesn't necessarily interact with you every day in an obvious way. And it's hard to get people on board with that. But as you pointed out, you look at everything that involves technology, all of your money is on networks, right? All of your electricity comes through a network. All of your everything, all of your personal information is on a network somewhere that you're just hoping is secure. When you go swipe your card at a store, you're just hoping that they're secure.
I used chip for the first time. Chip and PIN, what do they call it?
Yeah.
At Walmart. Didn't know how to use it.
My chip doesn't work.
I put it in, and then I took it out because I thought it was a little swipe thingy, and they're like, "You're supposed to leave it in there, sir."
And then they act like you're the idiot.
Yeah, like you're the dumbass who doesn't know to leave that in there. So, yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I can honestly tell you, I don't understand 99% of the things Matt says about cybersecurity and computers and viruses and hacking. I mean, Microsoft releases these Tuesday releases to patch things. I don't know what the hell they do. And that's probably why people don't understand it. There's so much to grasp around, and you're getting these patch updates that who knows what they do. They say security 0.244B-2, right? It gives you an explanation of what it, but people don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people that don't, I think if you don't get something, you're not going to want to support it and you're not going to want to give funds to it. And I think that's where the government is now. And they think it's just cheap to, pay a 21-year-old to figure out code to block this one thing. And then the cyber terrorists are figuring out another way, 5 other ways to get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think we have a bunch of old people in Congress who don't understand what cyber security is. I don't. So they need to, hire people that really get it and good advisors, I would say.
Yeah. And I've always kind of thought that was a role that government played, was that it might not be something I understand. It might not be something I care about, yet they're there to decide that it needs to be done,
right,
and do it anyway without me deciding to do it.
Maybe they're relying on the private sector to do it. At this point, don't you think the private sector will be able to get things done faster because they know what's going on?
Yeah, and that is something that they're doing. This would create the National Cybersecurity Alliance, which would partner with Google, Facebook, Dropbox, and Microsoft. And their big task.
Let's cross off Microsoft.
Their big task.
We have to patch it every Tuesday. I just said that.
And Java and
cross Java off.
Adobe Acrobat.
Just cross those off the list and let's just move on and start with the other companies.
And I never see any changes on Adobe Acrobat.
No.
It fundamentally does the same thing.
Yeah, they're all just random patches that maybe they're just feel good patches. Like, feel good, could you install this?
We're getting more secure because we change something every week.
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know. I would hate to put on the private sector because I think it's a bigger issue that should be taken care of by the government. I don't know.
Yeah. It's nice to see, though, that they are trying to do something about, or I guess at least one person is trying to do something about it. Because I think that's what it'll take. It will just literally take someone saying, hey, we have to do this.
Yeah.
And this is where we're going to put money because we don't have a choice. Because we have there's a 16-year-old in the UK who hacked in and stole like 30,000 the data for 30,000 people, like senior level people in the government. A 16-year-old. And mind-boggling. Yeah.
What's on Matt's mind?
I feel like you just gave us a Matt's mind.
Yeah.
But you got another one.
Do I have another one? I do have another one.
See, there you go.
So this weekend, I was redoing some of the wiring in my home theater. Changing out some speaker wire and changing out some HDMI cords.
Wireless, my friend. Wireless
speakers.
Go wireless.
Not my cup of tea.
Wireless.
I put in a new switch.
Before you continue, I want to do a battle with you.
And
I want you to sit in my Sonos system and I want you to sit in your system and it's not a fair test because you'll know what system, but if you could honestly tell the difference, that's what I want to know. Can you honestly tell the difference?
I guarantee you I could tell the difference.
I think because you want to be able to tell the difference. But anyways, continue.
Isn't it the same thing?
This is your segment. This is your segment. Continue.
I was changing out some stuff. I put in a new network switch because I can. Because now I'm running a Roku, an Apple TV, and a Chromecast, and a DVD
Just
player.
a bunch of stuff.
Everything needs Ethernet, so it's all there. And
I got to come to your house.
And where was I going? Oh, I got some new HDMI cords. I got some new.
I hope you got the gold-plated $99 ones.
I didn't, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
Anyway, I got some new 3-footers because I've been using 6-footers for all these runs, and I needed it to be a little bit shorter. I wanted to clean things up, but I needed one more 6-footer that I didn't have. But I found one. I hooked it up to my Apple TV. This is the first time in my life I have ever had an HDMI cord that was bad.
Really?
And not bad in that it just completely didn't work. Bad in that there was just enough wrong with it that the Apple TV would just lock out every few minutes because of HDCP. And my screen, this is a bit of a
Is it a new HDMI cable? Like
to be honest, it was some random one I found in a box.
Well, there you go.
So it wasn't a great one, but when I first plugged it in, it worked. So I was like, oh, good to go. But that was another thing is the Apple TV, when it fails because of HDCP, it doesn't tell you. It just turns the screen off.
Just goes.
Yeah. It doesn't give you an alert like, hey, look at this.
Hey, here's what's wrong.
It just tells you it's broken. But I wanted, because I know people have asked me about picking out HDMI cords. and you don't need to spend the 98
Go with the monster cable.
Yeah, the $100 monster cable that's
yeah.
6 feet long and is perfect in every way.
Gold plated. It looks beautiful. That's why it's gold plated.
The cord you'll never see, and once you plug it in, you'll never see the gold.
Right.
But you don't need to. You don't need to spend a ton of money. You can buy a cheap cord.
No, you can't.
Because HDMI will either work or it won't.
That's right.
It's digital. It's not
a bunch of zeros and ones, my friend. Zeros and ones.
So if you plug it in and it works,
great. Amen.
Unless it stops working in 5 minutes, in which case it's a bad cord. But
I've never had a bad HDMI cable before.
I didn't know.
Wow.
Me neither. I didn't. It's never, since it's never happened to me. I didn't know how to understand that it was the cord.
It was the cable itself.
It took me forever to figure that out.
Isn't there a new HDMI standard though? Aren't we on like HDMI 2.0 or something?
Yeah, and
so could that have been it? Like it was an old cable that didn't have this new.
Oh, might have been.
I don't know. We'll just blame the cable though.
Yeah, it's probably the cable.
Excellent.
On Matt's mind.
You had a productive weekend.
I did.
Doing a bunch of tech stuff. Your girlfriend happy about it?
Oh yeah.
She loves the sound of your sound system. It's all good. All right. So from Matt's mind, we move to.
So fellas, baby got back.
All right, so we're gonna go to the world of Indiegogo. Matt hasn't heard this video yet. The product is called the Robit. Can you guess what it's about, Matt?
Is it like a robot?
It's a robot. See, very creative on the name. It's called the Robit, and it is a affordable, personal robot for you at home.
Oh, really?
So take a listen.
Hey, wake up the kids while I take a little snooze.
Good morning.
Meet the future.
The future, Matt.
Is this little guy, Robin.
It's a cute little white robot.
I'm Robin, and I'm here to get things done.
To get things done.
Robin runs on apps. Just like your mobile device.
Just like it.
It's easy to use. Robin is designed for the whole family with great technology, yet affordable. So how does Robin get it done? You choose the app you want, and Robin will do the rest. Robin can do many cool things. Get notified when the kids come home from school.
It's like a dog.
Hi, kids.
Oh, that's weird.
Track your daily calories.
That's my best part.
Should I eat that cake?
It's 300 calories. Maybe you better eat some salad.
Let's keep it between us.
Play fun games.
Blink. Oh, this is also fun games. Found you. It was playing hide and seek. Apparently it shoots things now.
Whoa.
Hey, did you see my keys?
Even track your lost keys.
Found it.
Why would they be on the floor?
Don't know.
Get the drill. Our team has been working on Robit for a very long time.
Robit.
And now he's finally here. Now we need your support to make Robit even better. Help us build our community, create great new apps, and bring Robit to the world.
What are you waiting for? Check my page now.
Robin, the robot that gets it done.
All right, there you go. Robit, online at robit.io. You know what the creepiest part was? How it got on the table. When he was eating a donut or whatever cupcake, and he asked, "So, Robit, should I eat this?" And then, how did it get on the table?
Can this thing climb stairs?
No, I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, it's this two-wheeled thing that
there's a wheel in the back.
Oh, it's a three-wheeled
tricycle
product that has really creepy eyes and has four. It looks like four camera/sensor type things, and so essentially, it's a dog.
Yeah,
that you don't have to clean up after. But it's just creepy looking. Just saying.
Yeah.
So like they said in the video, it runs on a bunch of apps so it can notify you when things happen around. It apparently guards your sofa from cats and dogs. I don't know what the hell it does to keep the dog and cat off. But
get off there.
That's when get off there. Cat goes, whatever. It can help you maintain your diet by, I guess, looking at you and analyzing what you're about to eat, and then probably goes to look for the calorie count online or something. It teaches your kids to program, I guess. I mean, that may be useful, right? It helps you find your lost keys. I don't know how it does that. I mean, I have like a bunch of keys lying around the house. So for it to say, go find my keys, it found like my son's keys.
What if it's in your pocket?
Then it's going to like run up your leg and say, found it. Then it plays with your kids because apparently you can't play with your kids.
And
so in the
shoots
video,
things.
yeah, shoots things at, oh yeah, it's got a little dart attachment, shoots it at the army thing. And they were showing a video of them playing hide and seek. Apparently, it'll wake you up in the morning. Not gonna lie, would not like that. Teaches you different languages and a bunch more things. And they say as more developers get on, there'll be more apps available to you. But look, there's a tray, right? It can bring you something to drink. Although I don't really know how it's going to get the cup on there and how steady it is. If you fill it to the top, it's just a bunch of Manhattans being spilled all over the ground. So maybe it'll go up and clean it up afterwards. But
it'll tell you the floor is dirty.
There's a small little tray on the back to bring you drinks. There's a missile launcher and gas. And I was like, it gases you too, but it's a room temperature as well. So there you go. It's called the Robit. What do you think? I don't think I have to ask you, but I gotta know your thoughts. It's just creepy. It reminds me of I, Robot, the movie.
Yes.
Wait, is that the movie? Yeah, Will Smith.
That
right?
was a movie. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I feel like this is going towards. It's taking over the world with its missile launcher and its tray. It's gonna like bring you some poison and say drink this, and then you drink it, and then you die, and it takes over. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This is.
Yeah, so I mean, aside from this being extremely creepy, with the human-looking head with the eyeballs,
right?
Because I can only imagine like getting up in the middle of the night and walking down the hallway and just seeing
and stepping. Oh, like the eyes looking at you.
Yeah, at the end of the hallway, just looking at me.
You're like, holy crap! Where's my gun?
I mean, it's a cool idea. I mean, it's cool to see that this whole robotic personal assistant thing is starting to come to fruition.
I can't do it though. It's just creepy. I mean, just imagine like from a hacker perspective, right?
Yeah.
They hack this.
Well, don't worry, because we just talked about cybersecurity.
Oh,
and
right.
how we're dumping money into it. So
yeah.
Not
all right. Well, maybe if I give you the price tag, you'll be happy about it.
Maybe.
All right. So if you give him $10, you get the tray. Just the back. That's just the back. The tray.
But not a thing to put it on.
Nope. Like a can of soda. The tray. $10. You give him $20, you get the toy missile launcher. Okay.
But not the Robit.
Nope, not the Robit. We're not up to the Robit yet. You spend another $20 and you can get the gas, smoke, and temperature sensor.
Okay. But not the Robit to make it
Not useful. The Robit. Nope. You give him $50 and you get a little thank you, but that's it. To get a Robit, to get one Robit that scares the crap out of you when you get out of bed, $329 will get you into the game of the Robit, the world's most affordable home robot to scare the heebie-jeebies out of you at 2 o'clock in the morning when you have to go use the bathroom. It's going to say, what are you doing?
Hi there.
Hi there. Here, let me light the way to the bathroom. You're like, shh, my kids are sleeping. So, Kawamura, at $329, are you going to back it or not?
I unfortunately do not think.
I already gave the answer.
Yeah, no.
And for me, it's just creepy. Just creepy. A robot that just follows you everywhere you go, pays attention to what you're eating, etc., etc. Oh, look, Matt froze on me.
Oh, no, I lost my internet.
Oh, I'm still here, though. But it's just weird. The Robit. But anyway, so 2-0. It did not get funded for Matt and I, and I'm sure if Greg was here, he'd probably say the same thing, just in a lot old man terms.
He would be confused.
He would be like, "Wait, what do you use this for?" Nothing. It's to make your life easier. But 2-0. But if you want to go fund it because you think it's cool, Indiegogo.com. It's called the Robit, R-O-B-I-T, the world's most affordable home robot. Just weird. I don't get it.
I'm back, but I'm still frozen.
You're back?
Yeah.
You're still
You
frozen.
can see me moving, right?
I see you there.
But not.
There you are.
What's the other one?
That's your old one. Probably have to kick it out. Oh, there I am. So there you go. That is our baby got back this week, and it did not get back. So from crowdfunding to a little game I like to call Help Me Google.
Help me Google.
Help me get her out of my heart.
All right. So I went on to the wonderful Google Trends. I love Google Trends. Do you ever look at Google Trends?
Never.
Google, is it? Yeah, I think it's called Trends. Just to see kind of what's up in the world. And so, Matt, I got 5 questions for you. Each one will give you a point value. You get 10 points and you win the game. 10 points, you win the game.
Are these all worth 2?
They're all, well, it depends where you get it. See, like if you get the number 5 answer, you get 1 point.
Okay.
You get the number 1 answer, you get 5 points.
I'm going to get my thinking toy out.
Thinking toy, the Rubik's. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Little game of Help Me Google. Top questions on Valentine's Day into Google.
Yes.
That was the question.
Oh, top questions.
Top questions on Valentine's Day on Google. 5 answers on the board. Number 1 will get you 5 points.
Are they actually all questions?
They're
or
all
are they
questions.
Just search terms.
They are all questions,
Oh.
but they are searched. They are searched on Google. They are questions, but they are searched on Google. Top questions on Valentine's Day, not like asked on Valentine's Day, about Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Top.
Well, okay. That
top
makes
questions
makes it a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm. The number 1's pretty easy. I would think so. This would have been my guess.
What is Valentine's Day for?
No. I was trying to. No, I couldn't. All right, here we go. Number 5, top searches. How did Valentine's Day start?
Oh.
Number 4, what to get a guy for Valentine's Day. Number 3, what to do on Valentine's Day. Number 2, what to get your boyfriend on Valentine's Day. And the number 1 question on Valentine's Day, what is Valentine's Day? All right.
That was very close.
You got 4 more. You're good. Here we go. Next one. Top searched Valentine's Day recipes. Top search Valentine's Day recipes. 5 answers. Top searched Valentine's Day recipes.
Fondue.
The hell? No. 0. All right. You just got to get 10 points, man. 10 points. Number 5, cake.
What?
Number 4, brownies. Number 3, cookies. Number 2, cupcakes. And the number 1 answer, chocolate. Chocolate.
Fondue wasn't on that list.
Wasn't even on the top 5. Wasn't even on the top 5. All right.
It's probably number 6.
Right. We just missed it.
Yep.
All right. 5 answers. Here we go. Top countries searching for Valentine's Day gifts worldwide. Top countries searching for Valentine's Day gift. I'll give you a hint. The United States of America did not even make it into the top 5.
Oh, crap.
I didn't want you to waste that guess. I wanted you to give a fighting chance. Top countries searching for Valentine's Day gifts.
France.
You said France. France is number nothing. Nope. Number 5, Fiji.
What?
Number 4, the United Kingdom. Number 3, Ghana. Number 2, Belize. And the number 1, Lebanon. All right. Well, you got a chance here. We got 2 more. If you score number 1 on both, you get the game. Here we go.
I'm gonna lose to myself.
You are, which is pretty sad. Top searched Valentine's Day drinks. Top searched Valentine's Day drinks. Don't overthink this. Top search Valentine's Day drinks. Do not overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Mimosas.
Oh my God. I said don't overthink it. Number 5,
overthink it.
chocolate wine. Number 4, whiskey. Number 3, chocolate liqueur. Number 2, mini liqueur bottles. Number 1, wine.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. Well, this one's just for pride.
Well, it's a bonus question, right? So it's worth 10 if you get the top answer.
Sure. If you get the top answer, you can take the game from yourself. Here we go. Top search Valentine's Day how-tos. Top search Valentine's Day how-tos.
How to.
Yeah, that's on all 5 of them so far. You're off to a great start. Here we go.
How to
finish the sentence.
How to make.
Okay. Yeah, you got 2 of them.
How to make chocolate.
No. Do you want to keep going? How to make?
No.
All right. Number 5, how to make Valentine's boxes. I don't know what the hell that means. Number 4, how to draw a rose. Number 3, how to make Valentine's Day cards. Number 2, how to ask someone to be your Valentines. And number 1, how to ask a girl to be your Valentine. 5 questions. Matt scored 0. It's a little Valentine's edition of Help Me Google.
Google.
Well, you know.
That's very depressing.
It is what it is.
What's trending?
All right. This video is kind of long, so I'm going to try and skip through some parts, but it's freaking hilarious. So, you know the game Family Feud. We kind of played a little bit of Family Feud there. It's hosted by Steve Harvey. And there's a family on there that, let's just say, didn't quite understand the game. Didn't quite understand how to play Family Feud. It's called Oh Mother. Take a listen.
4 answers on the board, ladies. Here we go. Tell me another way people say mother.
Mama.
Mama.
Number 2.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Number 1. So they got number 2 and number 1.
Slant. Oh, Yolanda. Yolanda, tell me another way people say mother.
Nanny.
Nanny. I don't call my mommy Nanny, but some people do, I guess.
Cecilia, name another way people say mother.
How about Nana?
Okay, Nana. You got that, Matt? Okay, so we got Nanny and we got Nana. So those were guesses, okay? Nanny, Nana.
Folks,
here's where it gets
got 2
exciting.
strikes. If it's there, you're still alive. This time, if it's not there, Camden family can steal and win the game. Sheila, tell me another way people say mother.
What about Steve? Nene?
Now let me just inform you, someone previously guessed Nana.
Yeah, you said what did,
Nana?
didn't you say Nana?
I did say
And I
that,
said
Steve, yes.
Nana. And I said Nana.
What is you saying? Stop clapping. What is you trying to say it in Spanish or something? It's the same word.
It's the same word?
They're gonna spell it
Okay.
the same way. E-N-A, E-N-A. You just can't go changing it to inflection. And no can't be
Okay.
your answer. I'm just before you say no. Okay, Sheila. Tell me another way people say mother.
What about mommy?
Now the number 1 answer was mom/mommy. Already guessed.
Mommy.
Right.
Not mommy. You want mommy, not mommy.
Right.
Oh,
Got me?
I see you. I feel you. That's hot. Okay, now let me ask y'all something. Y'all crazy. Let me ask y'all think really that y'all can take all these words that's the same and just say them different because you want to? Nanny, Nana, Nani, no. Okay, we got to go again. Okay, tell me another way people say mother.
What about mommy?
Yeah, because that's, see, that's different. See, like, look at me. Y'all stop laughing at this. Just like, listen to me. See, watch how I do this. Mommy. See that? Mommy. Now watch this here. Mommy. Okay, hold up. Okay, now watch this one. Mommy. Here go another one. Mommy. Mommy.
Or skip ahead a little.
Think of something about now. Hey,
Okay.
now tell me another way people say mother.
Okay, Steve. Nana.
Someone already guessed Nana.
This shit can't be happening. Listen to me. I get paid to host a show. Did too much shit here. And to the kids up there, listen to me. We ain't gonna add this like this because you'll never be able to survive this up at the school. We're gonna cut this down to one, maybe two nanas. Two nanas and two mommies. We're gonna cut this back. This here. Okay, Steve. I got this one. Nah. That's crazy. Here we go. Nah. Hey, goodbye. Nah. Hey, nah. Hey, goodbye. All right, now we done sung it too. Last time, this is strike 8. This is it right here. Whatever you say, we're gonna flip it over. All right, you ready, Sheila? Tell me another way people say, no, just tell me another way you say mother.
Well, Steve, I would say mom, but the answer mom is already up there.
All right, well, let's just flip that shit over.
Oh, man. There you go. Little clip called Oh Mother, 3.5 million views on YouTube.
What's trending?
That was hilarious. Nana. Nah. They're all different, man.
Nah.
I don't know what would be oh, mum. That would be another one, right?
Did we never find out what the other
No, you have to watch the episode on February 23rd.
Oh.
To find out what the other ones are. What, mum? What else you got? I can't think of anything. I think mom, mommy, which was already there. Nana was already guessed, which is more like grandma. Mum? Or is that more like grandma?
No, mom.
Mum. You couldn't say mummy because that's the same as mommy. That's a tough one. I don't know. You got anything?
No. I wouldn't have done well.
You would have done better than that lady, I can tell you that much. All right, let's head into the final segment. A little segment I like to call Rants and Raves. You got something this week?
I didn't until... No, I did.
You did?
Until a few minutes ago.
Oh, my gosh. You're going to change it from a rant to a rave?
Well, no, I was going to change it from a... It was going to be a rant, but now I don't think I can rant about it because I don't really know if that's a problem.
All right, well...
You remember earlier when I was talking about the Apple TV and how it went black, but the audio was fine? I thought it was a cable.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was good, but I just got a text saying that it's still doing. So now I don't know what the problem is. I was gonna rant that Apple needs to just put up a sign saying, "Hey, it's HDCP failed."
Nope.
But
not the problem.
Maybe it's broken. I don't know.
You got a lemon. You got to buy a new one.
Oh. So maybe next week I'll either have a rant if I figure out it's something stupid, or a rave if it...
No, you won't have a rave.
I don't know.
No. All right. Today's Valentine's Day.
It is.
I'm going to rant about my wife.
Oh.
Yep. It's dangerous territory here, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyways. Awkward. So, for the 9 years that I've known my wife, we both make fun of Valentine's Day equally. We never celebrate Valentine's Day. We think it's a stupid, made-up holiday. And this is forever, for however long I've known her, we've all made fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
A couple days ago, we were sitting in the living room, just watching some TV. She turns to me and goes, "Hey, Kanale, what are your plans for Valentine's Day?" I go, "Excuse me?" She goes, "Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do for Valentine's Day?" Same thing we've done for the last 9 years.
Nothing.
Well, you know what would be really nice is a dinner, and you know what would be even nicer? Earrings.
Oh,
yeah,
that would be nice.
2 days ago, she told me this. 2 days.
Yes.
How can I make magic happen in 2 days?
You can make.
I live in Pullman, Washington. Anything that wants to come here has to take 2 days from Amazon Prime.
You could have gone to Spokane.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to drive to Spokane. You crazy, crazy person.
Is she not worth it?
No, she is, but currently I'm not driving anywhere. So 9 years of no Valentine's Day. And then all of a sudden, hey, what are we doing for Valentine's Day? Nothing's going to change. Nothing. We're doing nothing.
So what did you end up doing for
I bought her a breakfast burrito this morning.
Whoa.
Big spender.
Pump the brakes.
That's what I'm saying. And I went shopping at Safeway. Food shopping. What more could you ask for? And then I saw a bunch of college guys getting their balloons and roses. I go, "You're going to spend $20 on a dozen roses. That's ridiculous." That is redonkulous. On a normal day, it's $12 for 12 roses. On this one day, $19.99 for 12 roses. Wait a couple days, the prices will come down.
So is that what we're going to do with Megan?
I'm going to wait a couple days. I'm going to buy a bunch of roses.
Okay. Good for you.
2 days. 2 days before Valentine's Day. She wants to change the tradition of doing nothing.
Maybe you should saw that coming.
No, I don't see anything coming. I see nothing coming.
Oh, good for you.
There you go. My rant on my wife.
Well,
I'm sure she'll listen to this and tell me all about it.
And then maybe we'll have a viewer question for next week.
Then I'll be sleeping outside for the next week or
fine.
so.
It's warming up.
That's true. It is warming up. So I'm just saying, like, if you've been doing things for so long, give at least more than 2 day warning of what's coming up.
Are you sure she hasn't been dropping hints?
I'm guaranteed she wasn't dropping hints. I would guarantee she was not dropping any hints.
Oh. Okay.
At least not that I know of.
Not that you were aware of.
Not that I was aware of.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, that caps another show in the books. Show number 13, 1-3 in the books. No Greg.
No Greg.
So it's a Matt read.
Oh, that's me. And with that, we close the book on another episode of the Bandwidth Boys podcast. Thanks to you for joining us. If you missed us live, don't worry. You can download and listen to our podcast by using iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. If you subscribe, you'll also get daily tech updates, Bandwidth Boys Quick Hits.
Bandwidth Boys Podcast. Facebook, Bandwidth Boys Podcast. Twitter, @GMK Podcast. Web, bandwidthboys.com. Bandwidth Boys Podcast.
I'm Matt.
I'm Kanale.
I've never had to figure out when that thing ended. I just listened for Greg. Now I have no clue.
We'll talk to you next week right here on the Bandwidth Boys podcast. Keep on teching on.